The Knicks are becoming a problem that no other NBA team is going to be able to stop. It's not who the Knicks beat, but how they beat them. It was the best ball movement that I've seen all season long. So many wide open threes. Wingstop is back and better than ever. They're providing game-changing offense. But Mitchell Robinson, his defense, his impact, it is so insane that he created NBA history. We're going to break down all of these latest reports today. This episode is presented by FanDuel. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any new content. And now, let's get started. The Knicks wings terrorized the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks have won 4 straight. They are undefeated at MSG. They look unstoppable. But I guess anyone would look unstoppable if they're playing against the Brooklyn Nets. This game wasn't even close. The New York Knicks blow out the Brooklyn Nets by 36 points, winning this game 134-96. At one point in this game, they were up by 39 points. Absolutely absurd. Brooklyn had no chance in this game. And the odd makers, they absolutely knew that. I mean, look at these odds. Shout out to channel sponsor FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, for giving us these updated odds on who was supposed to win last night's game between the Knicks and the Nets. And as you can see here, it wasn't even close. FanDuel heavily favored the Knicks to beat down the Brooklyn Nets. And I said even before the game started, these odds sound like New York should blow out the Nets. And what did they do? They ended up blowing out the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks won this game like they won their previous games due to their balanced attack. Everybody on the floor, when they step out there, they understand their role, what they need to do, and they embrace the opportunities that they're given. And when that happens, things like this happen. Shout out to the official New York Knicks account on the app X for giving us this following information. The Knicks played some beautiful basketball against the Brooklyn Nets last night, and everybody got involved. These are 6 players, once again, scoring in double figures. 2 of those players are coming off the bench. You have Karl Anthony Towns, who had a monster night, 28 points, destroying Brooklyn inside. They had nobody that can slow him down. He also got 12 rebounds. He had 2 assists, both to Mikal Bridges in the corner for threes, and 2 steals. Jalen Brunson, 19 points and 7 assists. OG Anunoby, 19, 8, and 3. Mikal Bridges, 16, 4 of 5 from 3, 5 assists. Jordan Clarkson, 11 points off the bench, 3 assists and 2 steals. Josh Hart, 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists off the bench. What I'm trying to say is it was a balanced attack. It did not matter who it was. It wasn't only Jalen Brunson. It wasn't only Karl Anthony Towns. Even though those players had very good games, it wasn't about them. It was about everyone else. And that is the main difference with this Knicks team this year. Everybody is contributing. Everybody understands their role, and they're following it once they're out there. The bench players, they're contributing at a high level. Jordan Clarkson, Josh Hart, Deuce McBride, they are doing everything they need to do when they're out there. And some nights, it's up to Jordan Clarkson. Other nights, it's Deuce McBride. Other nights, it's Josh Hart. Either way, you never know where the offense is going to come from. And the defense, they have no idea either. And that's why the Knicks are destroying teams right now. Now, this game was also a tale of 2 halves, but very different once I explain how. Because it wasn't like the New York Knicks weren't scoring. New York and their offense, it was on point all game long, from the first quarter to the final quarter, no matter who was out there on the floor. And you have to love that. But the main reason I'm saying it's a tale of 2 halves was because of the Knicks defense. New York's defense allowed the Brooklyn Nets, to score 62 points before halftime. You don't allow Brooklyn, one of the worst teams in the league, to put up 62 points against you. Even if your offense is otherworldly, going off, and every shot is going in. It's also about the defense. And in that second half, the New York Knicks got the message. Mike Brown made sure that they knew, besides the offense, the defense needed to get better. And it got better. Much, much better. We're talking about a whole team effort on defense. OG Anunoby getting steals in the passing lane. Mikal Bridges doing the exact same thing. Karl Anthony Towns doing the exact same thing. Mitchell Robinson inside, causing havoc. Offensive rebounds, putback dunks, block shots, deflections. He was everywhere, terrorizing this Brooklyn Nets team inside. They could not get an easy shot in that second half. And credit to the Knicks defense and Mitchell Robinson for stepping up as a team and getting that done. The offense, it looks beautiful, but when it's complemented by that level of defense, New York is unstoppable. And no team in this league can beat the Knicks when they're playing like that. But there were many reasons why the Knicks ended up blowing out the Brooklyn Nets. The ball movement, the open three-point shots, running in transition, scoring in transition, getting to the free throw line, the team assists, rebounding, forcing turnovers. I could go on and on. But there was another reason why the Knicks ended up blowing out the Brooklyn Nets. And it was Wingstop, Mikal Bridges, and OG Anunoby. They were here last season, but they looked okay. This year, they look unbelievable, phenomenal, like one of the best wing duos in the entire NBA. And they're both on the Knicks. Look at what these Knicks wings did yesterday as they beat down the Brooklyn Nets. Mikal Bridges, 16 points, 4 threes, 5 assists, plus 18 in 28 minutes. Point guard Mikal Bridges has officially arrived. Mikal Bridges is averaging the most assists in his entire career. That's because he's playing with New York right now that will always move the ball. And then we have OG Anunoby, complete monster. 19 points, 4 threes, 8 rebounds, so many deflections, plus 32 in 27 minutes. Do you guys understand that? He played 27 minutes and was a plus 32. You want to know why? It's because when he's open in the corner from 3, or he has this much space, or if you're defending him and for some reason you're not putting your hand up, guess what? That shot for OG Anunoby today is a clear look, a clean look, and he is going to take it and make it each and every time. But it's the play of these wings that is so impressive. Do you guys notice that Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, their chemistry, the way they play together, not only on defense, which, by the way, they help each other out on defense so well. It's offensively now. Look at what they're doing on offense. One guy is running inside, drawing the defense, and spraying it outside to an open shooter. Sometimes it's Mikal drawing the defense, passing it to OG Anunoby, bang, it's a 3. Other times, it's OG driving inside, finding Mikal Bridges at the corner, passing it to him, bang, another 3. OG and Mikal, if they're in the corner, you need to defend them, because if they have even this much space available, they're making that shot. They're definitely taking that shot, and more times than not, it is going in. These two, as Wingstop, are so phenomenal. Way better this season than they ever were last season. Defensively, they have taken a step up. But offensively, they are incredible. And you add to that they have built chemistry with each other, understand how to play better with each other. I don't know what the league is going to do with this duo, because when you allow them to play their game, they are going to run all over you like they did last night against the Brooklyn Nets. Now, if we're talking about running through the Brooklyn Nets or running all over the Brooklyn Nets, then we have to talk about another player who did exactly that last night. And because of what he did, he won Defensive Player of the Game for the Knicks last night. We're talking about Mitchell Robinson, who made NBA history last night. As you can see here, Defensive Player of the Game, Mitchell Robinson. He has the Timbs, he has the hard hat, he has the construction vest. He is in it to win it. And now that he has that helmet, it doesn't look like he's letting it go anytime soon. Mitchell Robinson, as the Knicks beat Brooklyn, plus 40 in 17 minutes. 4 of 4 from the field, 8 rebounds, 2 steals. And he said the following after the game about his impact and how he's able to play at this level. According to Mitchell Robinson, it's the new system, how it is, and the 3-minute stretches. So just go out there and play hard. Clearly, he got the message because he did play hard. Plus 40 in 17 minutes? 17 minutes? That is absolutely insane. Not only is it insane, it's record-breaking. Mitchell Robinson, that plus 40 he put up, he's the first person to do that in NBA history while playing under 18 minutes per game. That is unbelievable. Robinson does not have to play a long time to have an impact. And for him, his impact is on defense, offensive rebounds, and blocks. When Robinson is playing like this, providing game-changing defense like this, I don't know what other teams are going to do against the Knicks. Mind you, he is on the floor with OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges, Wingstop, who are also providing unbelievable defense. So not only do you have to worry about Mitchell Robinson, you have to worry about the Knicks wings too. We can't forget about our all-stars, though. Jalen Brunson had 19 points, 3 threes, 7 assists. He was a plus 36 in 29 minutes. Jalen Brunson was so amazing. And here's the thing. When you think about Jalen Brunson and his performance last night, you might think to yourself, well, Brunson really didn't do anything that jumps off the page of why I would remember that performance. But that's the main reason why you remember it. Jalen Brunson does not have to drop 45 points anymore. He doesn't have to show up every night and give you flashy move after flashy move. It's not about that anymore. We have a balanced attack. All he needs to do is continue to play his game, and when he sees double teams or triple teams, do the right thing, like he's been doing, drawing the double, passing it out, finding the open shooter or the open cutter, and New York is scoring because of that. Jalen Brunson, that impact on the floor, the plus 36, it tells you he doesn't need to score to be impactful. He is doing everything else you need him to do to help this Knicks team. And Karl-Anthony Towns, the one thing he's doing that I can honestly say, he's not forcing anything anymore. He is playing within the offense and letting the game come to him. And when he does that, he can score like this. 28 points, 10 of 17 from the field, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 2 steals, plus 21 in 28 minutes. Towns, he still has some work to do with his defense, but offensively, understanding where he needs to be, what he needs to do, he is getting better and better game to game. I mean, just look at his stat line. Every game, he's starting to get more comfortable in Mike Brown's system. Now it's time to review the team stats. Like we always do when starting, I'm not going to review every team stats, but I am going to review the team stats that I believe help New York win this game. And the first one, without a doubt, has to be the shooting percentages. New York from the field, 53.9. 3-point percentage, 45.9. Conversely, Brooklyn, they only shot 31% from 3. Horrible. And from the field, they only shot 40.2%. When you're not playing great defense and you're not shooting well, and the other team, like the Knicks, are nearly shooting lights out, you can't win that game. So it was already an uphill battle for the Brooklyn Nets. Now let's look at the team assist, because this was another reason why New York blew out Brooklyn. 31 team assists to 21 team assists for the Nets. New York, in the past 4 games over this win streak, has been moving the ball extremely well as a team. And I think if you look back at all of these victories, every single one of them has their assist numbers over 30. And that's not by accident. There's a reason for that. Their passing, their ball movement, it's become intentional. It's become part of who they are. Before last season, while the Knicks were moving the ball at times, I felt like it wasn't what the Knicks wanted to do, something that they were being forced to do. In this offense under Mike Brown, ball movement feels more free. It feels more open, and everybody wants to do it. Everybody is touching the ball, and when everybody is touching the ball, everybody is more engaged. That's why the defense is better. That's why the offense is better. That's why they're knocking down shots, because they know they're about to receive this ball in the corner because they're open. New York is no longer forcing shots, or at least not forcing that many shots. What they're doing at least 9 out of 10 times is moving the ball until they get an open look or an open lane that they can attack and get an easy bucket. That's what New York wants to do this season. They want to maximize their ability to get easy buckets and easy scoring opportunities. And under Mike Brown, they're doing that. And they're creating those opportunities by amazing ball movement. The Knicks dominated the Nets inside the paint, outscoring them by 18 points, 58-36. But it was the fast break points, the transition buckets, the forced turnovers that helped the Knicks win this game and blow out the Nets. 18 fast break points for New York, 4 fast break points for the Nets. Right there, that's the ball game. The Nets, they were never going to be able to come back from that. You're already not shooting the ball well. You're already not moving the ball well. And the defense that you're playing, it's not good enough. And the Knicks defense, it's on another level. So you can't even score when you want to. And you're allowing the Knicks to score any way they want. At the line, inside, from 3, no matter how they want to score, you're allowing them to do that. You're never going to win that game. It's impossible. New York had this game won by halftime, and they only increased that lead in the 3rd quarter. If you watched that 4th quarter like I did, you probably watched it because you wanted to see the young kids play. That's why I did. There was no other reason to watch that game. The competition level in that game went all the way down in that 3rd quarter when the Nets got so outplayed that they stopped playing defense. Once again, New York is playing like a team that wants to get to the NBA Finals and win it all. And if they continue to play this way and continue to get better as a team as they play this way, once they get to the postseason, there is not going to be a team in the league that can go toe-to-toe with New York. They're starting to become a juggernaut of epic proportions, a team that almost nobody else is going to be able to stop. New York finally has the squad. We finally have the coach. And finally, this is our year where we put it all together to make magic happen. And that magic is the Knicks getting to the NBA Finals. And the way they're playing this year, that's not a dream. That's going to become a reality. But what about you guys? What do you think about New York completely blowing out the Brooklyn Nets, 134-98? Let me know how you feel about that in the comment section below, guys, because honestly, I would love to hear from you. But that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment below. And of course, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Until next time, Knicks fans, take care of yourself, your families, and each other. Peace and love.